Here's what redditors said about what's the dumbest rule you had in school? The word boring was banned. You got in trouble for using it. The teachers wanted to make school seem fun by introducing ludicrous rules that make basic conversations a bit trickier. I would just call everything anti-fun. We couldn't say bullets when talking about making a list in a Word document, instead we had to say nuggets. It takes two to tango rule, meaning that if there's any fighting going on, everybody gets punished. You're just punishing people for being bullied, you idiots. We weren't allowed to say the word weasel in my 5th grade English class. For some reason, everyone in the class decided weasels were funny all at once, and it became a sort of class-wide meme. Anytime there was an open-ended, fill-in-the-blank question, we would find a way to reference weasels. The entire class was in on it, with no actual coordination between us. This went on for about a week. One day, after some homework assignment or whatever, the teacher told us that something like 25 out of 30 of us wrote about weasels. He had had enough. Weasels were thenceforth banned. No sitting on the floor within the building. We had like 3 benches total in a school with 800 people. They probably didn't want skid marks. Well, they need a no skidding rule then. Don't know if this counts as a rule. I once had a teacher accuse me of being high. I wasn't, but I had red eyes and some other kid must have stunk up the class, so as a response to this accusation I was sent to the school cop to take a breathalyzer test for alcohol. I was once similarly accused. My teacher said that it looked like I was in an eye-poking contest and lost. Then he just looked at me and said stop it. When I asked what he meant, he said, you know what? Had a teacher in elementary school do something similar to me. I'm about to sit down at lunch and she grabs me by the arm and loudly says, don't you ever do that again. There was a $70 fine for every time somebody used a swear word. So we all started swearing and it got to the point where it was a ridiculous amount of money that they could never rationally expect anyone to pay. Rule was gone in 2 months. Put your money in the swear vault. Halloween is offensive to other cultures, so only seniors are allowed to dress up for Halloween. These are my normal clothes. I feel insulted that you're accusing me of dressing up as Darth Vader. No running or playing tag during recess. WTF are we supposed to do then? Smoke joints and play cards. Jesus, kids these days. All toys, games were banned at my school. Only basketball was allowed. With walking. Ninja edit, oh yeah, and soccer and Foursquare. Edit again. The worst part is, kids did the things they would rather do than this. Which was have fistfights. In the bathroom. Bit late, but we had an assembly where we were all given a Bible each. One kid hit someone with it and shouted Bible basher. Whole school started doing it and the next day the Bible was banned. And the next day the Bible was banned. If you somehow managed to get your school to ban the Bible, you are legendary. There was a sagging problem at my school, so they amended the dress code to say your underwear couldn't be showing. Fun fact, your underwear can't show if you're not wearing any. The dress code was amended again the next week. Well, that's one way to get a rule reversed. Though not sure why sagging would be that important to people. It seems really uncomfortable. Shoes had to be at least 70% white. So much manpower wasted to enforce this baseless rule. What's the idea behind that rule? It makes no sense at all. Back in high school, students were asked to wear shoes with white outsole to prevent marking up the gym. That's it for today's video. If you like video, make sure to smash that like button and subscribe.